This is my cafe. I'm obsessed with it. Hello and welcome back to the Miscellaneous channel where we do miscellaneous things. I'm Zeleny. I typically cover pop culture, internet trends, and other miscellaneous things on this channel, so subscribe if that's your vibe. Today is a miscellaneous things kind of day, sort of. Some of my first few videos involved Animal Crossing New Horizons because I was kind of starting out my channel while still being really into Animal Crossing. If you're an Animal Crossing player, you know that the November update was a huge one and it brought a bunch of new features to Animal Crossing. Currently, I am completely addicted again, and more specifically, the new DLC that came out for the game called Paradise Planning. Sorry, I don't know whatever the official name is, but it's a whole separate game basically where you decorate homes around a certain theme. In regular Animal Crossing, you can get your friends to visit your island and see all of your hard work on your own home or on your island. In this game, you can't bring people to visit. So my friends can't see the vacation homes I've done. I can't see the vacation homes they've done. I really like the DLC, but that's the one sad part about it, that like you can't share your builds with your friends in the same way. There is a way to do it virtually and stuff, but I think that's a whole other thing. I'm proud of some of these builds. I'm not like the best decorator ever, but I just try to stay true to my aesthetics, which are a little odd. I just wanted to show off some of my favorite vacation homes I've made and my facilities, and share that with my Animal Crossing friends as well as any other Animal Crossing fans out there. If you're just wondering what Animal Crossing looks like, you can still watch this. I'm just going to be showing off different homes and buildings that I have decorated. It's a lot like The Sims, honestly, this DLC, and I do recommend it if you really love to decorate. If you don't like to decorate, then I don't recommend it because that's all it is about. But I really like to. I get in a flow. I spend like hours on these builds, but which don't judge it by that because they're not like remarkable or anything. I get really lost in the creativity of it and the freedom. It just feels like creating just to create. We are here. We're playing Animal Crossing. It was quite a journey to get all this to work, but we are here. We made it. I want to do a full island tour at some point, but it's gonna take a while for me to get my island all straight. So my island is Chromatica, of course. That's what it's called. Let's go to work. But first, let me show you around the island in case you haven't played the DLC and are unsure. This is the Paradise Planning Island, and this beach is where potential clients hang out. If I get in my work uniform, I can come up to them and start a home for them, and I go to work in here. This is also where they sell the cool items that are all like new, and a lot of them are really cool. That's my work uniform. So I just unlocked this feature where you can order any of the items that they provide for vacation homes, which is a big deal. So I order with this guy. There's like so many things I want. I literally just got access to this today, but like so many little cute things. Like the saguaro cactus, I can order that. Wait. So yeah, a lot of these items aren't available in the regular game. I'm excited to order some of them. So that's kind of a cool thing I didn't know was going to happen. The way it works to build a home, I'm not going to build one right now, but I'm just showing y'all in case you're curious. You go up to them and you see like a hint of what their theme might be. So this one, it's gonna be a kitchen. I know if I'm gonna interact with her and build something for her, I'm gonna have to build a kitchen. He wants a lot of veggies, whatever that means. A lot of cars. Some of these are really silly, and I try to pick ones that like are items I want to play with. So this one has kind of a cool brief. I'd probably go for this one. I didn't like my options today very much. This one is like, what is this? You know what'd be fun? Rolling a giant ball around. He just wants a giant ball in his home. Once you talk to them, you'll get their brief and pick their location. So maybe I'll do a separate video at some point doing a build from beginning to end. Ooh. Oh no, I already know this. Okay. Right now I have a school, a restaurant, and a cafe. And I think I'm going to start with the restaurant. I did the school first and then the cafe and then the restaurant really fast after the cafe. And I think I really messed up by not waiting longer to do the restaurant, because what ended up happening is I didn't have a lot of inspiration for the restaurant, and I just kept wanting to reuse a lot of the cafe stuff, so it was hard for me to find something good for the restaurant. So I will probably redo the restaurant, but let me show you that one first since it's my least exciting one. The theme ended up being like futuristic, campy futuristic. So this is it. And the really cool thing about this DLC is you can assign people, like former clients, to be the staff. So right here, Fuchsia, who's one of my villagers on my actual island, she is waiting tables at this restaurant. I have another worker, yeah, Diva back here, who is really cool. And your cafes and restaurants are actually functional. You can order food. So yeah, this one, it turned out okay, but I feel like I'm gonna have to revisit it when I get more items, maybe more futuristic or hip items. But got cool. I like this party. This guy is a potential client and he wants a construction site theme. Like, no. Rodney's there. That's cute. There's a whole crew over there. Oh, and if you haven't gathered, I usually go for pink or girly or technology themes. So this is a kitchen. Again, I don't think it's very special. There's not much you can do to kitchen items to make them unique, and I like to make my builds more like colorful and unique than regular stuff. So that's whatever. I assigned these guys to be chefs. They're cute. Ooh, they say rock on. Oh, and you can name your facilities, and I named my restaurant Rocket Number 9 as a reference to the song Venus by Lady Gaga. My whole thing is having a theme around Lady Gaga, so that's that. Let's go to some client islands now, or client vacation homes, and then I'll show y'all my other two facilities at the end, because those are really cute. So you can ask this monkey guy, Nico, he's my coworker, to go visit an island you've previously done. Ooh, see, I can view other players' design. I just unlocked this feature and haven't played with it yet. Let's go to Alice's house first. I do try to design the outside. I feel like I have a hard time sometimes designing for the outside, but I try my best. So this is Alice's house, and her whole theme is kind of a cottagecore and girly theme. She is one of my villagers, so I brought her from Chromatica. I'm glad I did, because her aesthetic is really cute. It's a little bit grandma chic, but super girly and super pink. And every client home you do will give you access to new items depending what the theme of the client is. So most clients will give you a whole set of new items, and that's how you can expand your inventory. But they're free. You can duplicate, copy, paste, change the look of the items. So there's a lot of creative freedom with this game, and that's why I like it so much. So this is Alice's little home. It's kind of a grandma chic moment. There's like a music area here with some little like snacks and pastries. Over here is the living room. Very grandma. I love this gold couch. And I think this might have been the first house I used the partition walls, which is cool. I got to play with those. I'm still not great at positioning them. Over here I made like a breakfast nook area and like little bar. And then also made a little kitchen for her. Nothing too crazy, but I liked how it turned out. This felt like a nice cottage core. It's pink and girly, just how I like it. She has her fireplace, her TV, and she's happy here. I love Miss Alice. She's one of the nice kind, whatever that kind is. Another thing about Paradise planning is that you get to remodel the homes whenever you want. There's a lot of freedom, so I could go in and change up Alice's home. Let's go back. So next I want to go see Cherry. She's kind of really cool. Also, she's kind of goth, which doesn't fit into my Chromatica kind of theme, but she fits in the Born This Way era, so I'll let her slide. She's actually a really cool villager. Her brief was what got me intrigued about her. She wanted like a runway fashion show vacation home, which I was like, I am sold. Say no more. And on the outside, I did sort of like a, oh god, move it, Cherry. Oh my god. She will not move out of the way. But if you can tell, on the outside, I did like a little photo area and DJ area. I also did that inside, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to feel a little bit like Playboy Mansion-y or just like a place you could do a photo shoot. But the inside, this is one of my favorites, and it's like a different side of my Chromatica personality where it's like nightclub, it's fashion, it's red carpet, like that's the kind of shit I love. So let me give you a tour. It's a pretty simple setup, but on the right here I put a red carpet where the celebrities can get some photos. There's cameras and lights. This middle area is the runway, and these are like fashion show seats. And on the left here is a DJ area. So Cherry's over there jamming out to it. And I made a whole backstage area fashion. So this was what was really cool about this one. I got to do this backstage. These are all changing rooms. It's hard to get a good angle because there's walls, but these are all changing rooms back there. And little makeup vanities with makeup bags on them. There's also a lot of like shoe boxes and clothes back here that are really cool. It's a pretty tight fit, but that's fashion. And yeah, the inspo was sort of Victoria's Secret fashion show moment. And I just thought this was such a cool concept. Also, my favorite thing about this is the floors and wallpaper. This floor and wallpaper creates this light effect. So that's part of the flooring and wallpaper. Like, this is my dream wallpaper, and I'm probably gonna put it in my club room back home. And it was Cherry's brief that got me access to this floor and wallpaper. So, want to show this one. I need to rework her outdoor a little bit, I think. Okay, I want to show y'all one of the first builds I did. So it's going to be a little simpler. It's going to be a little smaller. But I just want to show the progression. And I want to show it because Ed is one of my villagers, and he's probably my best friend on Chromatica. I love him a lot. And hopefully I'll remodel it soon. If you have ideas for how to remodel it, let me know. The brief for this one was sort of like dinner party, and I went with a small Brooklyn apartment hipster theme. I even put the Brooklyn Bridge up there on the wall. Something I don't like about it is that this is like basically 2 kitchens. That's because of the items I had access to. The island and the one behind me are like the same. So you can see how much simpler it is. But I still like it. I think it was a challenge for me to go a little more like simple and white and beige instead of going full pink for Ed. But this suits his vibe. He has a very like mature and hipster vibe. He's very sophisticated. Back on Chromatica, his house is like all like dark brown furniture and leather couch and things like that. So I want to show my humble beginnings with this game. But yeah, I'll upgrade him at some point because I love him. Okay, so I want to show y'all next this one that like aesthetically is not the best, but there's a few reasons I want to show y'all. So first of all, it's a little bit of, again, a departure from my typical taste. And her brief was very like, I need a vacation home suited for a witch. So I went a lot darker with my theme out here. Everything's like black flowers and blue colors. Her house is dark. She was just very witchy, which she doesn't look that witchy. She's over here. Her name is Diva. But I got access with her brief to so many cool items, like the mossy pillars and archways on the left, this mossy cave, those creepy vines, those huge vines, like so many things came with this girl. And she really wanted this floating asteroid in the home. So there's one outside and one inside. So the inside is where the aesthetics aren't great, but also it's like not my forte to do a more like nature witch house. I just thought it was a cool brief. And like another reason I really like this one is because I got to play with a lot of effects. So right now it's lit up. When it's dark, it's really cool. So this is her witchy lair. I'll turn the lights on in a sec. I just like how it looks dark. It was with this home that I got access to different effects with the polish feature. The polish feature is new to the Paradise Planning game, and you can rub an item and make it sparkly. You might have seen it. Some of the other builds had the sparkly thing. After a certain point, you get access to different things beyond sparkles, and you can make stuff spark like this, or have this like laser thing like that looks mystical. You can have steam and fog around an item, like back here. One of my favorite effects, which I'll show y'all, is the butterflies. The butterfly effect. Get it? These butterflies you see are an effect where you can make something surrounded by butterflies. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is her witchy lair. She definitely wanted the cauldron in there. Oh, y'all see with the effects, I made like a vortex in that archway. It's like so cool. It's like Harry Potter level. I think it was perfect. I got access to all of these effects for this build because it's a magical theme, and if anywhere is gonna have a bunch of like weird magical effects on it, it's this place. So Diva is a total witch. And she won't let me get out of here. I'm trapped. So I think at night it looks really creepy. I don't know what this like mystical pond is, but it was also part of something I needed to put in, and it's just so cute. Oh my god, what is she doing? Oh my god, she's making magic. Girl, I'm scared. What is she doing? Girl, please. Leave me alone. Girl, I'm stuck. She's literally trapping me in here. Girl, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, she's doing something. Lady, please, let me out. Let me out. I'm stuck in the witch's lair. No. I literally don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't know. This is what I get for crowding my space too much. Can I hit her with something? Oh, she let me through. She let me through. She sat down. Oh my god. I'm out of here. Scary. Let's move on. Okay, next I'm going to show y'all Megan's house, which is kind of similar to Alice. I struggled with this one because it was a bit similar to what Alice has, a girly kind of cottagecore moment, but this one I went all out girly. Like, it is pastel dreams, and I think that was the brief, like a pastel dream house. So I was the perfect person for the job. This one doesn't have a kitchen. Oh yeah, it does. This is the kitchen right here. It has these ranch style counters. So I gave her like a retro TV, which looks ridiculous with all these plushies. I know this isn't like aesthetically good, but it's just so funny. I put plushies everywhere and the TV is buried in the middle. But she has a laptop too. She's watching cat videos. And then I have a bedroom. She has some spilled makeup down there and nail polish. And then back here is like a little library. It's kind of cramped for sure, but the partition walls are hard to figure out for me just because like I think there's more space than there is. So it's just a little sitting reading room. I feel like this one needs some work in the back area here, but I really like the front part. So that was Megan's house. Okay, so next I'm going to show y'all a really naturey garden themed build I did, and this was pretty recent. It's not my favorite ever, but it was cool that it was more nature themed, and it kind of grew on me. This is for Pashmina, and her brief was basically like, I want all the plants. So this is our greenhouse themed area. It's also a little bit like crafty, so let me show y'all the back here first. So this is like a craft room, workroom type area, and then this is like a little sitting area, sitting room. She's sitting there with me, cute. That vine chair, that's so cool and new. And then I made a little living room. It's kind of quirky, not your typical living room. Has some pillars, and then she has a nice TV though. Let me turn it on if I can. Nice. There we go. And then back here is sort of the main attraction, the greenhouse area. Super cute. I was able to put that effect to show sort of like misting type stuff, and the butterflies too. That's the little greenhouse part. Oh my gosh, she laid down. That's cute. We're chilling watching TV. So this one's a little more, I would say, eclectic of a vibe. That was Pashmina's house. I fought with it a little. It's not my favorite because it's not my best aesthetic, but it grew on me a little bit. I liked that it was a little eccentric. Now let's go to some of my facilities, which I really like. My cafe is really crowded though, so like that's not great. Let's go to the school first. This is the school. It's all pink, of course, and it's called the Little Monster Academy. I love my school so much. Like, it's crazy because it's the first facility you get access to, but like, it's so cute. It came out so good. And I spaced it pretty well. Like, it's crowded, but not too crowded. To the left is a bit of a lecture area. I have extra seating in the back where people sit. I love how they come in and sit and like pretend that they're students. Willow here is my teacher. And then here to the left we have lockers, first of all. We've got our lockers, and then we have a lab. So this is the lab area. This is a little tighter. Oh, a little tighter, but it's cute. I have this little whiteboard dividing the areas, and here in the front is a little projector screening area for educational videos. But I really like my school. I love how colorful it is. Put a lot of detail on the walls, on the ceilings. I love that old TV. That's one of my favorite new items. That old TV in the back corner by the fire extinguisher. So that's my school. Everyone's studying hard in there. And then finally I'll show y'all my cafe, which is pretty quirky and pink. So this is my cafe. I'm obsessed with it. So these girls are always in the way at first, but then they move. So I feel like all my inspiration went to the cafe, and the restaurant was like difficult for me, but I really like it. It's obviously pink themed. I love those menus at the top, and this is my counter and prep area. And I just try to go really quirky with the seating. I love these little ice cream and dessert fridges. I let my imagination go everywhere. This corner, I kind of made it a little garden themed. The back booth, the corner booth, it's where all the plants are, if you can tell with all the crap in the way. And then back here, I did a little more like bar and comfy area. So not necessarily there, but where Alice is standing. I also kind of meant it for it to be like a selfie spot. If you can see, there's a ring light on the shelves with the plushies and a camera on the cushions. I really like how I did that bar. You can still kind of see it. It's a cool partition thing. And yeah, see, if I ask Alice, I can order stuff. I can buy stuff from the menu. And yeah, on the front here, I have that old TV that I liked, and little flowers with the butterflies. So I just really went all out for this. It's very me. Excuse me. So those are my facilities. You've seen all of them. I'm excited for the other ones I'm gonna make. I can speed around the other homes I didn't go to because they don't fit my theme. I'll show you one last one that I didn't love how it came out. Like, I didn't think I did a great job with it, sadly, but the concept was cool. She asked for a movie theater room or home. Movie theater home. So this is my little movie theater home. This is the lobby area. This is the movie theater over here. So I just think I ran out of space. I didn't manage my space too well. It didn't come out the best aesthetically. It didn't quite come together. This was another early one I did, so it is on the small side. Monique, who is from my island, Chromatica, and her thing was like Grecian luxury. It's a pretty simple one for me. Final speed round. Let me show y'all Willow's house. I think the outside's really cute, but her brief was like obsessed with coffee. It's more natural and brown tones, earth tones. This is her little coffee home. It's one of my first ones too. I swear I have that couch. That's that blue couch. That's my literal couch. I try to channel my boyfriend Cameron, who is obsessed with coffee. When I was making this, what would he like? I think I have a couple others, but they're not that exciting. Just showing y'all the rest of the island here. There's this top part, and I can take the moss back home. There's this cute little arch where I can stand and look cute. There's also a beach in the back where some old clients sometimes hang out. It's nice to get away from your own island. I'm excited for other facilities. Yeah, that's what I have so far. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of those. I know I enjoyed sharing. So those are my paradise planning vacation homes and facilities. I'd love to know which one's your favorite, or if you've played, I'd love to hear about it. Like, what have been your favorite homes or facilities to decorate, or share your codes for your builds down below. I don't know if that's a thing. I haven't tried it out yet, but I think there's a way to share the builds you have made. So I've been so addicted to this game, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my decorations. I know I get really into it. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. I put out new videos twice a week about pop culture, internet trends, and other miscellaneous things. And you can follow me at Miscellaneous on Instagram or Twitter to find out about new videos, or just turn on the bell notification here on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.